Good morning, everyone. Today is Monday, August 10th, 2026 at 0909, and today we have our Day 1 outlook to look at for today. I do apologize for being interrupted in this video. If it happens, I am getting alerts right now, so I do apologize if I get interrupted by an alert here. So today's Day 1 outlook here, we have a few slight risk areas to go over here today. Today we have a slight risk for parts of southeastern Arizona. We have another slight risk for parts of northeastern Colorado, northwestern Kansas, and southwestern Nebraska. We have another one for northeastern Nebraska, parts of extreme southern North Dakota, much of South Dakota, northwestern Iowa, and southwestern Minnesota. We have another slight risk over here that encompasses central to eastern Illinois, much of Indiana, extreme southern Michigan, extreme northern Kentucky, much of Ohio, northern West Virginia, much of Maryland, Washington, D.C., northern Virginia, much of Delaware, all of New Jersey, almost, extreme southern New York State, and all of Pennsylvania, including my area. So we have those areas under a slight risk today. We have extreme northeastern New Jersey, much of New York State, western Connecticut, southwestern Massachusetts, southern Michigan, going back into southern Wisconsin, back through central Minnesota, southern and central North Dakota, northeastern and southwestern and western South Dakota, central to eastern Wyoming, much of Nebraska, northeastern Colorado, northern Kansas, northern Missouri, central to eastern Iowa, parts of central to western Illinois, parts of southern Indiana, northern Kentucky, central West Virginia, back through central Virginia. We have those areas under a marginal risk. We also have parts of southern Arizona and southeastern Arizona as well under a marginal risk, as well as extreme southwestern New Mexico. So let's go ahead and see what we've got for today. Today we have a 2% tornado risk that encompasses parts of central to eastern Illinois, northern and central Indiana, extreme southern Michigan, central to southern Ohio, or northern Ohio, and western extreme northern West Virginia Panhandle, and extreme western Pennsylvania. We also have another 2% that encompasses southeastern Pennsylvania, much of Maryland, Washington, D.C., extreme northeastern Virginia, northern Delaware, and western and central New Jersey. So we have those areas under a 2% today. So we have Chicago, Philadelphia, Columbus, Baltimore, and Washington, D.C. under the 2%. So we could see an EF0 tornado possible in the 2% area today. Oh boy, I figured they'd do this. We have today's wind risk. We got a 30% that encompasses parts of eastern Ohio and western Pennsylvania and extreme northern West Virginia Panhandle. We have a 15% hatch that encompasses parts of southeastern and central South Dakota and extreme northwestern Iowa and southwestern Minnesota. We have a 15% normal that encompasses northeastern Nebraska, northwestern Iowa, southwestern Minnesota, and central to northern South Dakota and extreme southern North Dakota. We have another 15% that encompasses northeastern Colorado, northwestern Kansas, and southwestern Nebraska. And we have another 15% over here that encompasses southern Arizona. We have a 5% that encompasses southern and southeastern Arizona and extreme southwestern New Mexico. We have another 5% over here that encompasses parts of central to eastern Wyoming, much of Nebraska, northeastern Colorado, northern Kansas, northern Missouri, western and southern Illinois, southern Indiana, northern Kentucky, extreme southern Ohio, central West Virginia, central Virginia, going back through parts of western Connecticut, southwestern Massachusetts, much of southern New York State, southern Michigan, southern Wisconsin, parts of northern Illinois as well, central to eastern Iowa, southeastern and central Minnesota, southern North Dakota, northeastern and western South Dakota. So we have those areas under a 5% for today. So we have Sioux Falls, Brookings, Mitchell, Pierre, and Yankton under the significant severe, Pittsburgh, Akron, Parma, Canton, and Youngstown under the 30%, Chicago, Philadelphia, Phoenix, Indianapolis, and Columbus under the 15%, and New York, Detroit, Omaha, Buffalo, and Louisville under the 5%. So for the 30% area today, we could see 70 to 80 mile per hour wind gusts possible today. 15% hatch, we could see 60 to 80 mile per hour wind gusts possible today. 15% normal, we could see 60 to 70 mile per hour, 60 to 75 mile per hour wind gusts possible today. 5% we could see 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts possible today. So please remain safe today. Going into the hail threat for today, we have a 15% hatch that encompasses parts of central to northern South Dakota and southern North Dakota. We have a 5% 5% hatch that encompasses much of central South Dakota into southern North Dakota as well. And we have a 5% normal that encompasses southern to central North Dakota, much of South Dakota, much of Nebraska, northeastern Colorado, northwestern Kansas, southeastern and southern Minnesota, northern and central Iowa, southern Wisconsin, central to northern Illinois, central much of Indiana, southern Michigan, much of Ohio, northern West Virginia, much of northern and central Maryland, northern Delaware, much of Pennsylvania, including my area, and much of New Jersey. So we have in the extreme southern New York State. So we have those areas under a 5% hail risk for today. We have Aberdeen, Watertown, Brookings, Pierre, and Huron under the significant severe. We have Aberdeen, Pierre, and Huron under the 15%, and Chicago, Philadelphia, Indianapolis, Columbus, and Baltimore under the 5%. So for the 15% hatched area today, we could see 1 to 3.5 inch diameter hail possible today. 5% hatch, we could see 1 to 2.5 inch diameter hail possible today. And 5% normal, we could see 1 to 2 inch diameter hail possible today. So please be mindful of that. Going into the summary for today, it says thunderstorms with severe winds, gusts will be possible this afternoon and evening from northern Illinois eastward into Pennsylvania. Severe gusts and hail will also be possible from parts of the central and northern plains into the Midwest, with scattered severe storms over southern Arizona. So I do really hope you stay weather aware and stay safe today. There's today's hail risk. There's today's wind risk. There's today's tornado risk. And there's today's day one outlook. So I do really hope you stay weather aware and stay safe today. Yes, even if you are under a marginal risk, you still want to remain weather aware and safe, as you never know what these storms are going to do in the marginals. Anyway, I do really hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay weather aware and stay safe. And I hope to have my day 2 outlook later on this afternoon. In the meantime, stay weather aware, stay safe, and take care.